Hey guys, my head hurts here. I'm making a little edited video, so I hope you enjoy. My goal is to speak a little bit to the nature of what I find to be quite unspeakable, which is the extent of what this project and what art really means to me. I take this project really as a vehicle for my pure self-expression, to share from my music to my ideas to just my personality to my feelings, to bring the wholeness of myself to some kind of higher organization for the sake of value as such. So, with that, I would like to speak to where I'm at with this project, what this is meaning. I'm going to share a little bit. Because when we're always going, we might not like where we go very much. We need that rest in order to find our way, know our way. Imagine if we could have no boundaries and dream of the confidence to trust in myself enough, to be myself enough, and examining the hardest ones to love are the ones we love. I recognize terribleness when I see it. I speak to the bowels of the void. I love what I hate. I trust myself to not trust myself. I fought fist-blading bullets so that I can find God, word, and sentence. To let meaning be in itself by its very nature. When knowing is the highest form of knowing. I like that. In thinking, I think about the very thinking of thinking. Then what? I strive to recognize. I love because I love. No buts. In practice, I bow to God in all. In love with God, I am free to fear. In unity with God, I worship myself and others. Being is itself. How could I not be myself? I accept what I can't accept. I speak for the very sake of sakelessness. Enough, always. God is choice. Will is determination. I speak solely to uncover and share in what we both already know. I organize with patience. Oh my God. I just have pages and pages. Communication to all. Accessibility. When am I not myself? How could I not be myself? I wish to communicate to all, for all. When am I not myself? How could I not be myself? Maybe I'm only not myself in ignorance of this. It is by the same will I arise from bed that I hit the snooze. To see the good in all is to recognize the bad, and negation is such. I don't even know what that means. I speak. I complete incompletion. Being equals knowing equals meaning. Love is allowance. I look to speak to the words we all know. In pure inquiry we share an experience. In this sharedness we recognize unity, love, we come together. I look to make every word count, even those that don't. All is equally ripe with meaning, none escapes infinity. I want to know the sound of music. HonestyTube is the practice of the art of self-expression. HonestyTube is a self-reinventing / redefining medium for ultimately sharing the love of God as He is understood. Love is real, God is that, truth is that, evolution is that. Sorry. In righteousness I am wrong. I speak for the aim of the highest quality in consoling the worst. Huh? I speak for the aim of the highest quality in consoling the worst. I don't know what that means. None is enlightened till all my brothers and sisters and whatever else board the ship of Noah's Ark. I accept myself so that I can accept others. Nothing mattering doesn't matter. Seeing is everything. I wish to speak for all in speaking for myself. I judge for the sake of non-judgment. Victory is the acceptance of loss. I like a lot of what I have here. I honor my direct access to myself and practice and care. No one will know me the way I know myself. I will never know me the way you know yourself. I aim to please in accepting. I aim to please in taking casualties. Sorry. I aim to please in taking casualties. Sorry. The past is in the present. The future is forever. Thought is everything. Everything is thought. Something is everything. Everything is something. I could cry for eternity, for the divine tragedy of ignorance and bliss. Amen, God willing. I could cry for eternity for the divine tragedy of ignorance and bliss. I could cry for eternity for the divine tragedy of their ignorance and bliss. I'm going to speak to this properly. I could cry for eternity for the divine tragedy of the ignorance and bliss. Amen, and God willing. You are no exception. Sorry. Everything comes to ends, including this, and it's okay. This is already the end of the beginning. I speak the tongue of context. I speak the tongue of context with wisdom. In this I am authentic. Narcissism is the desperate attemptive idealization and maintenance of the false self. Narcissism is the desperate attemptive idealization and maintenance of a false self. Narcissism is the desperate attemptive idealization and maintenance of a false self. Knowing is intuition. Intelligence is knowing. Intelligence is knowing ignorance. Ignorance is knowing intelligence. Measurement. Oh, I seek to one day measure measurement. I seek to one day measure measurement against itself for itself and sake. I seek to one day measure measurement against. I seek to one day measure measurement against itself for itself and own very sake. I speak to spark my flint upon the steel for the sake of the light of fire. Flint is nothing without steel. When flint means steel, the fire is inevitable. Sharing is caring. I close myself so that I can be open. What I do for others, I do for myself. What I do for myself, I do for others. I speak for the sake of silence. I grow up so I can fuck up. I fuck up so I can grow up. Everything is productive and determined. Any more? No, that's all. I'm very pleased to share myself, to share my words. I'm going to try and find something creative to do with this, to share with you guys, for the sake of it being, just reflective of where I'm at, and I think speaking to how I feel and what I want and what this means to me better than I can sort of encapsulate in a 20-minute video, which is great and it's its own encapsulation, but the goal is to find more diversity, to find different ways of organizing this sort of practice and necessity, because art is very diverse. There's a lot of different approaches, but this sort of theme that is this project, of purity as I know it, and of art for the sake of art, meta art. I really want to give that what it needs.